Welcome to Nevermind The Furthermore. Wait a minute, this music isn't right, the scene isn't right. Hang on. That's more like it. And now it's time for the show for all creatives. Nevermind The Furthermore. Your source for conversation, inspiration, and fun. With your host, Nicholas Anthony Tockert. He's an artist, a writer, a swordsman, and a game designer. He knows how to use the sword and axe in historical battles without anybody getting hurt too much. He's also the Manatee Man, master of marketing. And he may even have a guest or two. One thing, though, to be certain. Just don't call him a cryptid. With that, it's about time for the show. So sit back, enjoy, and have some coffee and chat with us.
Good morning, Nevermorians. I'm your host with the most, Mr. Nicholas Anthony Tockert, coming at you over the airways on WNTF. Nevermind the Furthermore. Wham! Nevermind the Furthermore is a proud production sponsored by IndieCD.org. Yes, IndieCD.org. Your one-stop shop for the best and the brightest. And is made possible by White Boot Arms and Artistry. More from them later. Now, we are, of course, made possible by sales of things like the Simple Sword, the Fighting Axe, and the Simple Spear. My ongoing series of Western martial arts manuals designed to help you learn the gentle art of swordplay. We're also made possible by sales of Through the Thinning Veil, my bite-sized book of terror to just chill your heart and make the world a little more eerie. Brian likes them. You should too. Which Brian? You don't know. Actually, of course we do. BKM liked it. That's a good sign, folks. Now, guys, I've got so much coming down on my down the pipe of accountability to cover. I am just a couple hundred words away from 1,400 words on Haints and Hellfire. It is finally hitting its stride, so to speak. Sorry, I realized I made a slight error and I forgot to put my stylus away. If I don't put my stylus away, I will lose it. But okay, Haints and Hellfire is coming along, and there's that point, guys, as an author, when you're writing, especially if you write horror, where you have to stop and you have to say, wait a second. Wait. What is wrong with me? And that is how I know when horror is good. Now, see, Through the Thinning Veil was a little simpler because several of the stories in here were heavily influenced from inspired or almost verbatim accounts with names changed from my misadventures of as a paranormal consultant. There will be more volumes to this, I think. I think this will be another sequential one. So when I feel the need to fire off another story, I can crank that out. But Originally, Haints and Hellfire was going to be in that. It has completely dwarfed that entire book, so it needed its own book for the space. But it's getting messed up. I mean, I'm at the point where it is getting just straight up messed up. Where, like, I could hear the characters screaming, "What are you doing? This is good." Now, on that bit of accountability, that has been done. For more accountability, because you guys know I don't do just one thing, especially over the weekend. Wow, has it been a busy weekend? I got the old box back running. I took it back apart, put the old RAM in. The RAM was wrong, as you guys well know. Well, I talked to Joe, and Joe recommended and is sending me the proper RAM, so I should be able to fix that. He said something should be coming in Tuesday and then something coming in later to solve my computing errors. And while I am terrified of what he may or may not have done, I will be dealing with that, which means I will be back, hopefully in short order, up to full running around here. I want to thank you guys for your patience as I've had to deal with Kludge fallback number 246. And I do want to shout out that this Chromebook, while not perfect, has been quite serviceable for my needs and is definitely a methodology I will recommend for people who want to start YouTubing. My background is still a disaster. That's in the works too. I have a feeling a great, not just cleaning, but reboot in my study is coming, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. So that's coming down the pipe. We've also been working on the setup for IndieCD.con. IndieCD.con is a independent author creative convention leaning heavily into promoting the folks who are involved with IndieCD.org. Not entirely, but heavily. It will be free to the public in Fowler, Indiana, February 24th, 2024, which I know we've got a lot of people cannot see past the glitz and glamour of the holiday season, and they don't want to because February is kind of a long, dark tea time of the soul for a great many of us, which is precisely why this event is being held then, as a way to peak one's hopes, to resurrect us from the dark tea time that follows after the holidays. And I already have some great folks in line. It's looking like Joe and Trey are going to be there, which is great because I really hope the creator of IndieCD.org makes it to IndieCD.con. But we have a few people signing up. Yes, $50 is a bit steep for a table in this economy. I fully understand that. I'm just trying to cover the hall rate so that I don't have to charge the customers, because my theory is the customers will come in and spend more money with you guys, and there'll be more of them if it's free and open to the public. That worked really well over at LodgeCon. I like it. I learned from that. Speaking of LodgeCon, at LodgeCon, I acquired a number of pumpkins, 3 large ones, and I had 3 in the house. Now, one of the house pumpkins has had a tragic accident and, had to be removed. But that leaves us with 4 pumpkins. Well, I say 4 because yesterday I actually did my first live, actually filmed live cutting session using a Shroud Priscilla bush sword and a pumpkin. Ironically, I had an audience, as there were several people visiting my next door neighbor who is doing much better than he has in the last bit. He's still having his issues, and so I had small children watching me hack a pumpkin apart, which was delightful. I'm sure that will not impact my standing in the town. But the raw video is shot. I will be throwing that up on a secret video link for my Historical Fencing Guild Patreon, so that they can watch that, and then it'll go up for the public. I wanted to hold off, but the weather guys have been saying it's going to get gross, and I don't want to risk missing out on cutting any of the pumpkins. So, worst come to worst, we may have to acquire other things to hack apart for our Friendsgiving / slashing session that is planned. But that's coming there. So, got some content there. I did get to do a tour of the facility, and I met a very nice lady who runs the Purdue Annex. The Purdue Extension at the Annex, and she is, amongst other things, an author, an aspiring author. So I will be giving her the links and information for this show, and to hopefully get in league with all of us crazy creatives to make things better for everyone. I'm really hoping that can help promote, and then of course I'm arranging cross promotion and wonderful, delightful things for IndieCon. We're just going to call it IndieCon because it's a little easier to say than Indie.con, and I keep forgetting it. The cadence rolls. But we are also in negotiations to have the Fowler Theater handle the popcorn and snacks provisions for the convention, and we may have other options. I'm excited, and like I said, I know that's a long ways off, but I have to keep working towards that while I'm writing. And about the art thing, yes, I am sorry I've not been able to live stream my art. My current setup makes it very, very difficult to live stream and properly record my art in progress. Hopefully, with the material coming in Tuesday, I will be able to get things back rolling to the usual high standards of production that you've come to expect from the Nick Tockert channel. And yes, I understand that was a tongue-in-cheek statement. We've got some launches going on in the background of, I know Jody McPhee has launched Primetime Saturday Night Kickstarter. Bonsert's Kickstarters are ongoing. I haven't been able to enter the art contest because, well, I've just been up to my eyeballs in a few other things. And let's see, what else? I met with Joe. Oh, yes, my IndieCD stuff got upgraded, fixed, and I am now able to get on the background bloggy social media part of IndieCD.org. I love it enough that sometimes I keep my distance from it so it does not crash. Poor Joe had to deal with my attempts at tech use. Bless that man, bless his wife, bless his cat, bless his rats. He is a wonder to behold. Now we've got through that. We've got to talk a little bit. Because I've been dealing with a lot of folks who are reaching out to me again, and there's that fight of imposter syndrome is starting to flare up. Can we do this? Yes, we can. But no, it is not easy to make the jump to being a creative, okay? Especially in times when your life is in turmoil or the world looks scary. And again, I am well versed in the fact that the world kind of looks scary right now if you're following current events. That's okay, because I'm going to tell you guys something. And this is one of those hard lessons for especially someone like me who can be incredibly prideful. You have to learn what you have the power to change and what you don't. And the vast majority of us have far more agency in our lives than we can imagine, because we are too scared of potential consequences, fear of failure. We don't need to be afraid of failure. We need to be prepared for it, but we don't need to be afraid of it. Okay? And we have to define our victory conditions. I say this a lot. If you set your victory conditions to an unreachable height and then go, well, I tried, I can't do it. Friends, Stephen King wasn't Stephen King overnight. And it's high time you guys start giving yourself some wiggle room. Okay? The other thing, and I've heard it from a lot of folks, even talking to Alec in the past. Yeah, there's no shame in having to do a 9 to 5 job. Okay, there's no shame. There's nothing wrong with that, and it can be educational. It can be beneficial. You may find a lot. I've learned from every job I've had. I've learned skills, and I've learned about my capabilities. And oftentimes I've been able to make a difference that I wouldn't have been able to make had I not been there. So don't feel that it's somehow beneath you to have to work the 9 to 5 while you're chasing the dream. Some people just have the funds to do it. Some people don't. For me, my 9 to 5 isn't 9 to 5. It's, with the exception of when I'm doing this, and actually while I'm doing this, I've just arranged a schedule. I have a 24-hour a day, 7-day a week job caring for my son, giving him the best education I can, and trying to prepare him as best I can for a world that many times I don't understand. So I am blessed because Amanda makes enough for me to be in that situation. That being said, when I pursue financial things and what I do, the writing, the art sales, the conventions, plural, because you know me, and for a in for a penny and for a pound, part of it's keeping myself feeling justified. Now, I don't have to, but I try to do as much service to as many as possible with as little sacrifice on those I love. And I feel, to the people who critique me sometimes on this matter, I feel showing my son alternate ways of employment, of education, of pursuit, gives me a better all-around experience for him. Okay? So that's part of what I'm doing. So it's that growth. Now, we are marching towards Thanksgiving, and rest assured, Wednesday will be a very appreciative program. I fully expect to not make it through not misty-eyed, because I am a big softy. I admit it freely. But I'm going to kind of precursor this, give it a heads up that one of the greatest things anyone can do to change your life, to make what you want possible, okay? If you really want, the YouTube thing, the art thing, the writing thing, if you really want it, the first thing you have to do is have a level of gratitude. And that sounds counterproductive, but you have to maintain gratitude at the blessings you've received. I'm not going to, tell you who that's about. It's not my job to preach. There are people who do that far better than I do. I'm far more paladin than cleric, but my job's to do the job. But when you are you'll feel gratitude. You're grateful for what you have. You see things differently. Because if you are looking at the other guy going, I'm not as good as they are, I want that. Now, there's nothing wrong with using that as drive. I get that. Knowing where you want to go. But you're not looking at the wonders you have access to make yourself better. I mean, I am shocked by what I've gone through and survived because I have known some amazing people and because I have I have aligned myself with some truly wonderful people. I love my wife. My wife is my world. My wife and my son are the foundation my world is built upon. Uh, I can't fathom a life separate than with them. And Amanda has afforded me the kind of support and inspiration and belief that very, very few people could ever get. So think about that. Think about who's in your corner. And if you have doubt, get better people in your corner. Now, my method, friends, is to just go to, after you've hit like on this, because I put a lot of effort into these programs, a lot of thought. Is to go into the chat and see what they say. Now, I a little later, because I got to see part of the chat while I was setting up, I do need to talk to Grant, because Grant said something that sparked the gears flowing that almost overwrote my intended intro for this. So this may be another one of those longer, interesting shows. However, before we do that, I got to pay some bills. And if there's one bill I have to pay, good Lord Almighty, it's this one. So see you guys in a minute 18.
Hi, I'm Joe Bachman with the Independent Creator Directory, and today we're going to talk about signing up for the Independent Creator Directory. All you have to do is go to IndieCD.org, that's IndieCD.org, come over here, click on Become a Member. From now through December 31st, it's only a $5 fee to sign up. After December 31st, it will be going up to $40. Originally, it was $20, but with the cost of the server space and everything, we're needing to up the prices to help keep the lights on. But for the 1-year anniversary of IndieCD, we have dropped it to $5. Also, if you go to my podcast and listen to the first episode, you can get a 50% off coupon to be able to sign up for as little as $2.50 right now. If you have any questions, though, feel free to reach out to me at jbachman@indiecd.org, and I will be happy to answer any questions you may have. The $5 is still the lifetime membership, just like the normal price of $20. I still do all the setup for you. You still get access to the blog, and you still get access to the calendar. Thank you, and have a great day.
Joe, and I hope everybody's doing great. So let's start knocking through these comments, and we'll see what's on you guys' mind. And then we will, whoops. Whoo, big. You guys have been busy. I like that. I like seeing some talkative folks. All right, first through the door is Woke Breaker. Morning, all. Morning, Woke. Hope you stick around. And Trey. Hi, Trey. Always glad to see my Trey in the chat. Hope you're having a wonderful morning. Sorry, I capitalized on your husband's goodwill so much yesterday, but boy, is he helpful. Morning, everyone. Hi, Alec. I hope you're having a good one, too. Let's see. I'm going to be heading out to Carmel the time that the show starts, and then to Indy for people who are in Indiana, probably know those places. Well, you could check it in the rerun, and I hope you're doing well, Alec. And Trey's greeting Alec, and sorry. And Trey loves the art because she is a woman of great taste. I'm very glad, Trey. Oh, that's great. And we're joined by Carl Witzman. Hello, Uncle Carl. I hope you're doing really, really well, sir. I don't know if I shared it, but I saw a video that made me think of you. I have to remember to share it around. Be careful out there, Carl. Alec will. Okay. Whoop. Accountability. Let's just not talk about that, okay? Hey, we all have weekends where we don't get to put in the hours. But even if you realize I could be working, you just change that to I will be working, and you start promising yourself and meeting those promises, and it'll be better. Actually, been working on some book covers for someone. So, see, you're still putting in work. Carl says, Alec, my accountabilities right now isn't much better. Well, that happens. It will ebb and flow. And Alex says, oh, nice. And yeah, just not motivated for writing. Doing a lot of other stuff, though. And that's the trick. I love productive procrastination. As, you know, a member of the ADHD crowd, ADD, whatever. I get so much done when I'm not doing what I'm supposed to be doing. And Trey's greeting everyone. Oh, God, it's so awesome having her in the chat. Okay. Grant. Hi, Grant. I saw you in. And let's see. Carl's been tempting folks over to Lulu. Friend gets 40% on his books on Lazan. I get to keep 80%. No brainer here. Like I said, I am tempted, but right now stable, and I don't know if I'm in a place where I can make that kind of jump in the middle of everything else I'm throwing up in the air and juggling. Still, it is tempting. Hey, Trey. And we got Grant, and we're starting to get our lots of greetings. And morning, Grant. Woke might be lurking. I hope he is. Curious guys, do you think I should do my show tonight? My guest canceled on me. All right, this is what I saw while I was double checking my setup. Yes, I reveal I was setting up 10 minutes before the show because I was flipping around and I got to catch the very end snippet of BKM's program. But here's the thing. Because I only have about 300 some odd subscribers. I really would like to get more because, you know, I do good for the people who watch. However, if you want subscribers and you want quality, I watched a great video actually this morning on, I want to say, Film Theory. The Film Theory channel was talking about their model versus the MCU movies, and why, if the MCU wanted to fix things, they could learn a lot from the Theorist brand, which is an incredibly arrogant thing to say, but actually quite accurate. There's a lot to be spoken of, but one thing that they talked about, and is a really great thing for any of us who are doing the online promotion as YouTubers, is we have to be consistent to earn the trust. Okay? We have to develop like an ATM of trust for the content. Every time we ask for a subscription, every time we ask people to come on the show, every time we talk about a topic that may or may not be, you know, perfectly catered to our audience, we're asking them to trust us more with what we're doing with their time, with your time. Part of that trust, it's something you have to bank into. And the very first rule is consistency. People who are watching your program, subscribe, need to know, especially for those who are chasing the live stream methodology, that your show will come out at this time every day. This is why it is so incredibly rare for me to take a day off of streaming, and why I'm so fixated on I'm going to be here on time every time. To the point where if I'm 30 seconds late, you all give me flack. You guys trust me to provide a certain amount of content, a certain kind. You expect your hour's worth of content, plus or minus. You expect a certain level of humor from me. You expect a certain level of Production value. I know. Guys, you have such low expectations, and I fail them so frequently. But I try. And I try to provide that while slowly, hopefully, steadily improving over time. The only way you're going to get and maintain your viewership is by always doing your show. If you cancel your show because the guest canceled, it looks bad on you. If you cancel if you do your show without the guest, it reflects on the guest, not you. So by all means, do your show. See if you can find a fill-in. See if you can find an alternate. And try to change your stuff ahead of time so people aren't feeling bait and switched. But do your show anyway. And when you have problems, because we all do, be transparent about it. Okay? And see, Carl says, if you need a rest grant, go for it. Oops. Which, there's a thing for if you need a rest, but it's much better to schedule them. Plan your rests, and you do need them, rather than dropping them suddenly, if at all possible. Or see if another artist would be free tonight. If my system was up, I would be all over that. But I don't really think I could do the drawing through the Chromebook and have that all work. It's just not a powerful enough platform for that. However, guys, it looks like Carl Grant's got an open seat. Maybe you can. Jody McPhee is, actively running an ad, running a Kickstarter. Maybe, oh God, who else is running Kickstarters right now? There are so many of them that you could reach out to. Reach out to the folks who are running Kickstarters and see what you can do. And we've got greetings from Donna. Hey, Donna. Now, this is the part of the show where I slow everything down because I haven't done it enough lately. I don't want Donna to feel neglected or not held in the high esteem she deserves. So, Donna, I hope your cigars are thick, your coffee is hot, and everything's going just the right way to keep the mojo in the dojo. This has been your Donna Carleen Minute. I hope y'all enjoy. Now we're going to get back to... I got to flirt up Donna. It's like Trey knows I'll flirt her up, but there's no choice in the matter. Everybody wants to flirt up Trey. And there's Miguel. Oh, see, I love seeing stuff like that from Carl. And Trey, what have you been up to lately? Let's see. Shall we squee? Morning, shenanigan makers. Good morning, Don Dulas. How are you? Well, hello again, and pillow turquoise hot chocolate. Fenord? Anyway, Don. Funny, it seems like just minutes ago I saw you all. I bet you guys were on Brian K. Morris's No Warning, his totally not every Monday at 9 a.m. program that I always miss the beginning of, at least, because my morning creature is more these days. And we got Dawn, we got greetings. Oops. I wonder if I've started to wear out my old scroll mouse. Morning, Trey. Good morning, Dawn. We got lots of mornings. And I am... Everybody's greeting everybody. Egads! Trey says, my day got significantly better seeing all of you this morning. I had to do math at work first thing. Ew! Yeah. I hope you were at least able to use one of Joe's amazing apps that you can find on JB Tech Apps, bit.ly/JB Tech Apps for all your construction app needs. I mean, what? Let's see. Ew, math. And on a Monday, ew. Let's see, heading out here, hopping on my mom's hotspot so I can watch the show. Wonderful. Safe travels, Alec. And while Alec gets on his mission to Indie for reasons I am unaware of. Let's throw an ad up because I need to get back into my original rhythm, and I want to start with, let's see, let's find an ad I haven't dropped in a while. Well, I actually have some more ads to do. Well, you know, here, let's start with Brian. Let's be appreciative.
From author Brian K. Morris comes a tale of irreverent holiday horror, told with much inappropriate humor. Dr. Victor Frankenstein creates the spirit of giving himself. Ho, ho, ho. Santastein, or the post-holiday Prometheus. Available at Amazon.com. Get your copy today.
Very proud of my stack of BKMs. Brian K. Morris is an amazing author and a better gentleman. He's a privilege to know and an honor to be mentored by. I can't really speak high enough praise of the man. Just buy Santastein. Just buy all his books. They're really that good. Let's see now. I gotta scroll back. Okay. There we go. We've got EU Math working on a Monday. Safe travels. Have a great day, Alec. Accountability. Oh, we got some accountability from Trey. Have you been a good girl? Accountability. Making significant progress on my niece's Christmas stuffies. You have been a very good girl. Head pats all around. Anyway, yes, I want to thank all you guys for being supportive of all my creative endeavors. Well, Grant, you make it easy. You are a really personable, talented creator, and you're finding your footing. You just keep up doing what you're doing, and you're going to get, everywhere you want. You do wonderful work. Now, I am looking forward to the Beowulf trade paperback that must eventually be in the works. With I'm sure you'll throw some extra content in there, to sweeten the pot. But I'm sure that will do well, especially in online sales, because there are a lot of people now who see the cost benefit analysis and kind of wait on the trade paperback. I'd like to see how that comes out. And let's see. Armful of Calvin now. Aw. You got, hey, Grant. Angie and I, says Grant Lankert, have been talking about how maybe I'm a little bit too easily used and abused by my friends, so I appreciate you guys for being good to me. Oh, Grant. Oh, no. One, it is our absolute pleasure. And two, it is so hard I'm a people pleaser. As a people pleaser to start that establish boundaries. I almost said barriers. Establish a perimeter. I'm sorry, my youthful training by my dad is kicking in, but that's a process we all go through, and a refinement of who we associate with. I believe I go where I can be of use, where I am needed, and the work there is good. You get what I'm saying? If I am not needed, or the work there is not in a direction I'm comfortable with, I leave. There are a lot of people, especially as artists, who will go, well, I want free art constantly, or I want free other services constantly. I freak the heck out when anybody does anything nice for me. I really do. I'm not accustomed to it. So I know a bit of what you're going through, but I will tell you, the people in this chat especially are some of the finest folks I've ever had the privilege of knowing. And it's really a curated group, us Rising Tide folks. Now, not all of us get along, and not all of us get along all the time. And that's okay. We're humans. Vast majority of the time, nobody holds a beef. Once in a while, there is, and sometimes it's downright comical. But everybody here genuinely respects your craft. I'm comfortable saying, Grant. And everybody here genuinely respects you as a creator. And I think that's just important. You need to be in places and with people who are trying to lift you up. That's why I was so attracted to the Rising Tide that Brian K. Morris established. It's why I was so passionate when he told me the program was going to die if he didn't find someone else to take over it. Because this show does good, and it brings good people together. So I'm proud of you, and please don't take that badly, but I'm incredibly proud of you, Grant, for realizing that, one, you're listening to your wife. That's always a good thing. And two, you're realizing that the people you're surrounded with have to be curated. You have to really look, are they good for me? Are they, am I good for them? Is this a match? If not, if people are parasiting off of you, you have to separate yourself. And it hurts. It's a painful process. And if you think you're parasiting off of them sometimes, that you have to do that too. You have to just step back. But if you go where you're welcome, where you're challenged and uplifted at the same time, you will find progress. And that's what this is all about. This is why I do this show. One moment. I'm going to run a quick ad because I just heard something. And sorry about that slight interruption, but gave me a chance to promote Carl Witzman's work, which is phenomenal. My son needed access to the mask he uses when he feeds the chickens. It gets dusty out there. It's just easier on him to wear the mask. But getting to the responses to what was being said, that's because we appreciate quality, Grant. Yes. And accountability from Dawn. Got a bunch done on a page I helped facilitate. Now to get packed for travels on Wednesday. Oh, I bet you're going to Des Moines, Iowa with Brian. Or someone to, what is it? I'm sure it's one of the quad cons. Let's see. Grant, you deserve all the support. Slapping my like. Slapping my like on this video like a teen girl slaps stickers on her notebook. Thank you, Carl. If you support what I'm doing, please like this. Please share it around. I was going to the gym this morning, but there was literally nothing I would rather not do. The problem is I never want to go to the gym. Now, is it the exercise or the environment? Because we all have to do our exercises. I mean, I have to do my drills at least once a day. I'm starting to develop twice a day and expanding my drills to get in shape and stay in shape. We need to this meat mecca that houses our brain matter has to be maintained. And yeah, that's one of those that takes dedication, it takes discipline, and takes drive, but it's worth it. Let's see. One hand types while the other keeps Callie from falling off my lap. Oh, Callie's behind. That's adorable. And we're joined by Joe D. McPhee. Morning, all. Morning, Nick. Hope all's well. All's better with you coming in. And Joe, I hope your campaign's going well. I caught a little snippet of it mentioned, and I'm very excited because the Amazon Wrestling Federation is a unique world, and we need more unique worlds. Let's see. Jody. And I am sending you my Ent bill, sir. Glad to hear you in the void from this morning. Well, Omniversal, I hope you're having a good morning too. And you can send me the bill. It's gonna squeeze blood from a stone, but you're welcome to try. Oh. Hey, Nick. Hey, Donna. Yes. Hey, Jody. In good for real. Glad to hear it. Hey, Jody. Let me do this. In good form. Oh, okay. Yes, I'm holding up pretty well. Going back to lurk mode. No worries. I'm the worst typist on the planet. Trust me. Anybody who's had to read my books knows that. But no, proofread them. Yes. Oh, Damien. I also missed muting. It happens. Oh, ENT, ear, nose, and throat bill. Yeah. Duh. Okay, I derped. Again, you're not going to get any money on me because I has none. But you guys know I start the show off with the bang, yo. Get that energy up. Get Genki des, yo. Was that cringe? Yes. Do I regret it? Also, yes. Will I probably do it again? Exceedingly, yes. Do it. Because we need to get a little hype to get the week going. Mondays are hard. They're wily, fierce opponents. We got to bob and weave. Get in there, okay? Don't worry about it. Morning, Jody. Accountability, says Jody. I want to thank you all. We reached funding goal today. Congrats. Thanks for your support and guidance on matters. It was you who made this happen. Not Joe, you're an amazing creator. You've got a dedicated fan base. You have been putting in the work for years. You know, this is an incredible group. There's nothing like it. I've never seen a more supportive group of creatives. But at the end of the day, it's your name on the paper, Joe. Woo. How's it going, chat? Bird, you know what? It's Monday. We're barreling towards Thanksgiving. I am butt deep in alligators, which if anybody who really knows me knows if I'm honest, that's how I like it. I like to have projects on the plate and things on the horizon. It gives me that reason for reason, you know, the soup in my spoon. Anyway, what's up, Birdcage? And congratulations, and Trey's greeting, folks. Still here. That's right. You should be. There's nowhere else you should be on a wonderful Monday morning. A merry Monday morning. Let's see. Congrats, Joe D. That's great, Joe D. Woke is fully greeting people, and I'm glad. And I hope you guys are smashing that like button for me because it's not going to smash itself. After watching all the work on your comic, Jody, how could we not help? Let's see. Hey, Bird, Woke, Omni. See, all these wonderful greetings. Morning, guys and gals, and everybody in between. I try to be accountable for every aspect of the issue and be as transparent as possible. Welcome to the club. This is why I like dealing with you, Joe. Even I love to give the caveat. You're a passionate person. That means dealing with you can require patience. But you're passionate because you love the work. And you're open about what you're doing. And I respect that incredibly. Let's see. Wait, I thought you had 2 house pumpkins. Oh, wait, wrong pumpkins. Not the green room. Glad Lester's doing a bit better. Me too. I'm upset, worried that we've heard back from the hospital about getting him down into Indy to get him worked on. Dang, Carl, I was talking about the kitty cats, and we got Lamau. Sounds great, Nick. Yes. I can't wait to see you, Alec. I'm looking forward to next week. Next week is going to be good. I don't know if it may be very good. I have to make a decision whether I go through the plot line that I have or I derail the whole campaign and do my annual Thanksgiving tradition. It will be up to you guys. So Carl gave his opinion. I'm curious what other people think. My guest for tonight's council. Do you think I should do the show tonight anyway? Please weigh in on that too. Omniversal art contest. What did I miss? Bonsert Bokel of the Association of Ishtar is doing another art contest for his next book. I think the winner gets to be on the cover. Reach out to him. I think it's associationofishtar.com/art contest. It's very similar to that. Go to associationofishtar.com and look. I took part in one of them. It was great fun. Woke, what's everyone working on? Well, like I said, I'm trying to get through Hanson Hellfire so I can get back to my game design and fighting manuals. We've got several comic books floating around. I have a couple comic-related things floating around. There's just a lot going on. Of course, I'm setting up a convention. So if you're central, how do I want to put this? West Central Indiana or East Central Illinois, especially near Fowler, Indiana, in February on the 24th, I'm holding IndieCD.con, which will be a writers and artists and creatives convention so that we can all plot, talk, network, work with the people from IndieCD that we know and invite others into it, as well as simply sell our works to the general population of the area. I'm trying to partner with some people in Fowler to make it a bigger event and get some really neat promotional things done. So it works. If you can make it, it's going to be a $50 table because if I can get 10 seats at $50, I can afford both the rental hall for next year, because that's what it cost us this year. That gives me the money to roll it over to next year. And there are always going to be a few people who I know their economic situation, and they, It's me, folks. You understand what I'm saying. But I'm doing that also so that I can keep it free admittance, because I want the conventions to be free. Whenever I do them, my goal is free admittance, because that's money that can go to the vendors, not the con. If you want to give money to the con, by all means, I will accept it. As always. The world is scary, Carl says. Bah! In the 1970s, as a kid, we hid under our desks knowing that USR was going to nuke us at any minute. Current times are nothing. I think it's a different kind of scary, because I was raised by much older parents, and they still did under the desk for basically anything. I mean, given I don't know why they quit using those old desks, given the superior defensive quality. I mean, you could survive a nuke, an earthquake, a tornado. All you had to do is get under one of those metal desks. It was amazing technology. They must have been made of Nokia or something, but no, I think it's a different abstract, and because of the way I was raised, that was hammered into me too, and irrational fear of the draft. Carl, we were teenagers in the 70s. I think you're referring to late 50s and 60s, then the 60s. I'm old. I forget. It's okay. All we have is, looming World War III, AI revolution, climate change, the oligarchy basically overwhelming the rest of the world and turning it into dystopian hellscape. Yeah, if you follow the news, but we're going to do what we can about it. And as long as I can grow radishes or whatever, we'll find a way. Country boy can survive. Now, good morning, everyone. Good morning, Blue Teddy. I hope you're having a fabulous morning. I'll probably keep prattling for a bit longer because we're having a good show, but how are you and what are you up to? Promote yourself. Promote Doc Crow's stuff. Put the links in, my dear. You're one of my favorite people. I'm proof because I was sketching Blue Teddy earlier. There you go. Oh, and there it goes. I'll have to find that later. Anyway, hey, Blue. Let's see. Because I am way behind in the comments. And, okay. There we go. We got greetings. Everybody's happy to see Blue. Blue's great people. It takes me a while. I have to go around places. Hey, Blue, and anyone I missed. Hi, Carl. Oh, see? Everybody loves Carl, too. Grant, I scrolled to see if my SO suddenly popped on. Nice. LOL. And I'll be back in a hot minute. Talking a few. Sounds good. Please don't forget to like this video. Thanks. Only $5 for a lifetime web presence. Yes, please. Guys, get on that. Because next year, okay, I'm going to have to be promoting the $40 lifetime presence because of all the awesome stuff that Joe has planned. You guys, I want to save you money. And actually, I have an affiliate link in the chat because that was part of what I was working on with Joe. So if you guys sign on for the $5, I will get a portion of it kicked back to me. Because apparently, well, Joe basically said, Nick, you need an affiliate link. And I'm like, okay, so there we go. And while Carl's cat free, for Donna, lulu.com/shop Carly, conventions are a blast, paperback. Yeah, Donna's writing's amazing. Whoop. Looking for a hobby and to lose weight? That would be Carl's updated guide to Munzie. Another great reminder. Let's see, and thanks for the point of interest reminder, Carl. I assume that's what POI means. Robin! Robin, great morning, bunnies. Today is an awesome day for me. I had a 3-hour stream yesterday, and today is Get All the Free Stuff Day. Happy Get All the Free Stuff Day. I saw that come up, and I hope you are having everything you could imagine on this fine day. Every joy, and I mean every joy, even the ones you're not supposed to talk about. But seriously, Robin, I love that you're keeping your channel going. Guys, Robin reviews, well, a lot of things. YouTube, movies, books, games. Very intelligent, very witty. And also, if you are looking for a calm, kind of wholesome place to just put something on and chill in a great community, her Twitch streams are phenomenal for that. Just, she plays games like Stardew Valley, and it's just a very wholesome, supportive place to go. I have to set up a TV guide for myself for all my friends who have things on the different streams, because I try to catch as much as I can. And it's just great hearing from you. I hope you have a fantastic day. If there's something I can do to help, let me know. LOL, Don, get to it. Been pretty proactive lately with writing. Feels good. Says Woke, got some panels and other artwork back. Great to hear, Woke. Keep knocking it out. And greeting Robin Yoda. It's her birthday. You know what? I'm just going to say that. Today is, boink, 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 boink. Today is Robin Yoda's birthday. And because Robin Yoda won't ask, because she is too humble, go subscribe to her channel as a gift to yourself. Okay? And follow her on Twitch too. I can't remember what's called the subscribe, but follow her on Twitch as well. It's worth it. It's nice to have a gentle place to go to. And Blue Teddy says, decide to watch the stream back from the beginning at 2x speed to see what I've missed, and just checking in from the past to say 2x speed Nick is fantastic. LOL. See you back in the present soon. Oh, I bet I sound like a chipmunk. Hello. Well, let's see. Hello, Donna. Hi, Woke. Hi, Trelena. Can't wait to share some daggers of the danged with everyone. I have to say it danged because there are ears who will yell at me for using a bad word. Swoons over low Nick voice now. It's my job just to keep a little bit of melted chocolate here on WNTF, Nevermind The Furthermore. And while the weather is starting to get frightful, you all are so delightful. And as we come together, we're getting close to that Christmas countdown where I hope all you good little girls and boys get everything to bring you joy. And for those of you who have been a little bit naughty, well, I'm sure there's another man's lap who you can sit on and get what you want. I hope everything hits you just as you need. Alrighty? Excellent. Now, we'll go right back to normal voice. Thank you, everyone, for subscribing to my channel. I also have a Twitch where I stream games, twitch.tv/Robin Yoda. Seriously, folks, I don't promote stuff that I don't find interesting, okay? Nice. Crazy cats think that bothering Dad will speed up lunchtime. Ha! I freak out, too, when somebody does something nice. Then I realized I have no clue how to take a compliment. That is something I'm learning to do. And I am finding, and it is physically painful both to do and admit this, but allowing good things to happen into your life, and instead of feeling unworthy of them, simply accepting them, seems to help promote more good things happening in your life. And that might be why, law of attraction, why so many people who aren't very nice seem to get stuff They truly believe they deserve it. And I know that you guys are amazing people, and you're wonderful, and you're creative, and you're putting in the work. Let the universe give back too, okay? And let's see. 1 second, I'm going to mute. I think he may be out feeding the chickens right now, but I did yell. And everybody's saying morning, Xander. Nope, traveling to Minnesota for the holiday. That's right. Gonna get some hot dish. Cringe not. Scream into the face of Monday. Own it, yes! Battle on. I'm back to the present. Hooray! And you're still in the past as I read this, so time is wibbly wobbly. Timey-wimey. Just recall Donna is going to lunch with a friend today, and I will be here with the kiddies alone. No eggy for charcoal. Poor Char. Nopium. Current times are nothing would look so cool on a tombstone if anyone was left to put it. Yikes, Johnny! Johnny's just coming in with the shank from behind. You know what, Johnny? You go shout out at those lovely lunatics over at Red Valkyrie Presents. Because I miss the heck out of them. I just don't get to make it to their show very often. LOL, Johnny. And welcome aboard. Woke Breaker, hi, Omniversal. Welcome to the affiliate family, Nick. Thank you. Chris Walker, good morning, everyone. Yes, apparently Joe was rather upset that I wasn't trying to make money off of my process of helping him make money. I was scolded quite formally. And most of the art I'm working on is hush-hush at the moment since it's mostly Christmas presents. But if you want to watch us play D&D on Saturday nights, youtube.com/@Dr. Crow's Carnival Comics. Yes! The morning, Chris. Squee! Happy birthday, Robin. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Anyway, I don't think I'll get sued for that. Well, thank you, everyone. It is our extreme pleasure to help if it brings you any joy on this day. Nick, aren't you the one who's supposed to say not the green room? What can I say? Donna brought out the dark side to me. You were right, Blue. That was a definite not the green room moment. I'm busted. She knows, and I'm supposed to keep the ears, keep things gentle for her fluffy ears, and I apologize. Some sweet taco gal put reviews on my Woodstock Dreams and Dragons and Wizards on Goodreads. If you want to know more, thanks, Don. You rock. Hot dish. Not the strip. Okay. Sorry. My wife is very Southern, but my mom is from South Dakota. And while she does not have the accent, most of my relatives do, and North Dakota. They lived up in there. So, it's a different kind of situation. Just why every once in a while, Dawn just sounds so familiar and family-like to me. And everybody's glad to see Johnny. And still got to get my Dragons and Wizards yet. We all want Johnny. And hey, Johnny, what have you been up to besides I assume just banger art because that's what you do. Hey, Chris, everybody's happy to see Chris as always. Hey, Johnny, happy birthday, Robin. It's okay, Nick. I've both heard and said worse, of course, but I do try to keep this a fairly safe place, and I slip just a bit. Well, folks, it's cat lunchtime soon. I will get the claw if I don't get moving. Have a great day. Well, guys, we are 10 minutes over. That's okay, Don. I'm just honored you're doing it. Oh, wait. And Mysterious Solutions Show says, "Hey, Nick, just wanted to say I'm nothing without you or Brian. In short, my doctor thought I had the C word. They had to do tests and found out I don't have it. You and Brian helped me through it. It's our privilege to be of service." He truly does. It's been simping hard for Johnny's art lately. It's really, really it's just painfully good art. Just becoming even less humble than before. Hey, you know what? If you're going to have delusions, make sure they're truly grand. What about me? I am now the CEO of White Boot Arms and Artistry. So that's a thing. We've fully gone to LLC business mode. I'm holding a convention in February, which is getting me jumping through all the hoops. A couple books coming down the pipe, and then I'll get back to game stuff. I have game design stuff I have to do for the group, and like the big bone dragon behind me. So things are going great. And Johnny says, "Blue, you're fantastic. I'm glad y'all like it." Yeah, Johnny's art is amazing, and so like guys. Almost all the people on this thing have avoid the claw and stick with the paw. Uncle Carl, always done it. I try to do it for my friends. I can't do a lot monetarily, so I try to show love in different ways. I'm right there with you, love. It's rare I can afford to buy stuff because all my money gets channeled, my money, to either taking care of Xander or keeping the show afloat. And then I do things I probably shouldn't do behind the scenes because, helping people is the jam. But, man, I might have to make the drive from Missouri. Sounds great. It's going to be a great convention. It's a chance to see a lot of the people who are here. It's a chance to meet up. It's a chance to promote and sell things. Do you have to have full-blown things to sell, or is it more of a get-together for advice, etc.? Well, this one is if you are having a booth, it would make sense to pay the $50 and at least promote yourself. You don't have to sell there. You could use it as an advertising opportunity, hand out flyers and stuff, because that's what conventions are traditionally for, to get your more expanded stuff out there. But we also like to run it like it's a big vendor hall. I've done a lot of conventions. We've been organizing LibraryCon for 3 or 4 years now. I've honestly lost count. And to the people who are worried about that, the free to attend, free to vend little tiny LibraryCon in the Benton County Public Library is still slated to happen. I would never deprive the library of a repeating event, but I do think it's important to keep things growing as well. That being said, especially as a attendee, that's the point. You can meet, you can talk to authors, you can ask about becoming an author, artist, etc. And networking is a big part of everything I do. That's why I have my lovely TED Talks headphone set right now. Robin says, "I'm looking for more material to review. Let me know if you would like a 3 to 5 minute review of your stuff and where I can find it. Either comment on my community page or email me, Robin Red Yoda at Gmail." Well, Robin, if there's any of my stuff you want to review, please feel free to do so. And if you don't have it, let me know. I will happily send you, for the purpose of review, digital copies of whatever I have. You let me know. Okay? Robin, are you on IndieCD? No, I'm a closet creator. Well, you could be on IndieCD as a way of promoting your channel and still stay as Robin the Lilac Bunny. You don't need to reveal your actual identity in any way, shape, or form. I understand the delicacy of your situation. Helping people is a wonderful thing that helps others and uplifts the spirits of the show. It's great for the heart and mind as well. I, I can't be anything else for any major length of time. Blue Teddy says, I got to head out. Thanks for the stream, Nick. Have a lovely day, everyone. Happy birthday again, Robin. And you know what? Oh, let's see. Just go, my man. Membership. Yeah. Just got your membership? Awesome. It's a great program, and it's a great thing to be a part of, because not only does it set up a community, you have blog ability, you have there's a internal social network being built. It's great. I'm glad you are joining IndieCD, because I know I could say, he's paid for my StreamYard and done other things, and I suspect doing even more. But it's such a good resource. Is Joe here today? Joe has begun working. He's on the midnight shifts, so we won't see him during the time he's working midnights here. And yet, Robin, you can pay $5 and your link will be there. You know what, Robin? Here's the deal. Go to IndieCD.org through my affiliate link, just because it's good to know. And message Joe Bachman. Reach out to Joe Bachman. Tell him you're on my dime. Happy birthday. Okay? That way you have your Twitch stream, your YouTube stream. Tell Joe that right now that is my birthday gift to you. I'll square away with him when I see him next. Okay? Happy birthday, Robin. I'm under a moniker as well. Have a great day, everyone. Be safe and enjoy this upcoming Thanksgiving. You too, Mr. Walker. Yep, guys, we have one more show before Thanksgiving, but I am going to cut it here. So actually, I'm going to run ads and then let you guys cut it. Never stopped, Robin. Never stopped. And I try. Now, let me run some ads for some other great people real quick. And yeah, speaking of Robin, I'll run her old one and then the addendum.
Hi, bunnies. This is Robin Yoda, just wanting to let you know I have a Twitch channel. It's twitch.tv/Robin Yoda. You can catch me there Tuesdays at 7 p.m. Pacific playing Stardew Valley, Saturdays at 2 p.m. playing The Sims 4, and Sundays at 10 a.m. Pacific playing a random game from my Game Pass library. You can also find me Mondays on my YouTube channel, Robin Yoda the Lilac Bunny. I hope to see you all there. Thanks for watching. Hi there, bunny.
Okay.
Hi there, bunnies. Just wanted to give you a quick update. My Twitch schedule has changed. I'm now streaming Sundays, 10 a.m. Pacific, just a random cozy game, and Tuesdays at 7 p.m. for Slow Play Tuesday with Stardew Valley. Watch me start a new farm, or continue the one that we've started. No big deal. Also, join me on Robin Yoda the Lilac Bunny here on YouTube, or find me on Twitter, Robin Yoda B. You can also join my Facebook group, Robin Yoda the Lilac Bunny. I hope to see you all there. Bye, guys.
I have one more I have to run because it just isn't the end of my show if I don't.
Hi, this is Kat. During the school year, I'm Mrs. Rothermel, but otherwise, I am Rock'n'Roll Art Goddess. writing about my past and filming the present. I need you to join my rock and roll art army and to check out my merch on Zazzle.com. What started out as journal therapy is now 4 books, I see, and an Instagram account to blow off steam, becoming a book, with another to do the same. A short film for a friend. No, this is not the end. Peace, love, and let me art.
I was be messaging Joe to let him know about the whole I'm covering Robin's entrance, but which Joe's awesome. But we need more people on there, and it looks like good day, everyone. See everybody, guys. All I can say is keep drawing, keep writing, keep. Oh yes, before I get into it. Wolfbreaker has a channel too. One of these days, I'm going to get in there too. I never seem to make it. Guys, keep creating, keep drawing, keep writing, keep making what you do happen. Because if you build it, if you draw it, if you write it, whatever you do, you can edit it, you can improve it, but you cannot edit a blank page. I love you, and you should too. See you Wednesday, folks.